Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison and today we'll be looking at the Bitcoin channel. We've broken out and see if we're going to go upwards from here. This is a good indicator that we're going back upwards from here. Bitcoin did get down to 9,500. We'll look at a couple of news stories, we'll look at the overall markets, and best of all, we're going to chat to you guys as well in the morning, which I love to do. And this is why the kind of chat goes on for about an hour or so in the morning, because I love it so much. I'm not going to change that format. But as you can see, I'm changing a few things with regards to the channel. I'm changing the kind of thumbnails. I'm speaking to Crypto Bitcoin Chris as well, Crypto Revolution. He's given me a few pointers as well as to what to do to grow the channel. And if you've got any suggestions as well, just let me know as well. So I've changed the thumbnails, as I said. I'm kind of looking at the kind of titles as well. I've changed the intro just now, as you've just seen as well. So I'm going to be doing different things. Just bear with me as I kind of try and experiment with this as well. But if you can also, on the 28th of July, I've got coming up a free crypto class. And there's 3 videos. You're going to get 1 video every single day, and you're going to get the chance to join the premium group, which is only going to be open for 1 week. I open it every 6 months for 1 week only. Even if nobody kind of signs up this time, it's still closed after 1 week. It will still close. It doesn't matter if nobody signs up. I will still close. It doesn't matter if 1,000 people sign up, it will still close. So I'm going to be doing that on the 28th of July. It's going to be starting, so you'll get a chance. And you can use crypto. You can use XRP or Bitcoin or Ethereum to buy the program as well. So it's going to be a training program, plus you're going to get all the calls every single day or nearly every day, and depending on the Bitcoin price, obviously. And you're going to get a chance to join the premium group as well, with brilliant people that go to congregate and talk about kind of crypto every single day, 24/7. So love the premium group, love the members in the premium group. It's just such a special group. It's got a good energy about it, good vibe. There's no kind of putting anybody down, no kind of backstabbing, nothing like that. It's just a good energy vibe, but still taking crypto seriously and really kind of trying to make money in crypto as well. That's what it's all about. Okay, so there's a link down below if you want to sign up for that as well, so make sure you sign up. I've also made a deal with a company called Symmetry. I'm going to be talking about them later on after the launch kind of happens as well. So I'll be doing that. I really like their research. I've liked it before with the daily reports from Crypto Briefing and stuff like that. So I'll put a link down below for that as well, but I'll be talking more about that as well. So I made a deal with them, so I'm no longer looking for kind of business opportunities to put at the start of the video. So I'm going to be kind of promoting Symmetry as well. Obviously I'll get an affiliate commission for them, but I do like what they've been doing. I've liked it in the past. I've spoken about them in the past as well. So it's something I've found at last that I can promote and feel ethical kind of about it as well. Okay, I'm going to see if we're live or not. Make sure we are live. We are. We've got a few people watching just now, so I'll just jump over to the chat area, see who's in. We have Chris Camus, thanks this morning. I was chatting to you this morning. Good to see you in here. Joe Cook is in. Are we in for some excitement today? It looks like it with Bitcoin. Mervyn Skidmore is in. Chris Noble, Gordy Boy, Barbara Taylor, Debbie Claydon, Dennis van der Hayden is back with us. Good to see you back. I've not really checked out Apollo, to be honest. I know a lot of people spoke about it, but I've still not looked into it to kind of deep dive. Mark Pawn, as I said, Mitch Dieter, Loyal Tangi is back with us. High Plains Drifter, Marcus Jafari. Joe Cook saying, hit the likes, everybody. Yep, crush those likes. Everybody, crush the likes. Grab a wee coffee. Kim O'Brien is in with us, one of our Brown admins. Good to see you, Kim. And looking forward to a meeting as well. We're going to be meeting up. All the admins are going to be meeting up in London somewhere. So looking forward to that. And hopefully after that we can kind of widen it and just do a big meet up in a pub or something. Just have a few drinks or something. That'd be quite cool. Scottish Bull is back with us. Good to see you, mate. Morning, guys. Be interested to see what happens. Litecoin does after happening in 2 weeks. Yeah, I seen a report the other day about the kind of Bitcoin happening and the kind of Litecoin happening as well, and how that doesn't really have an impact. I don't agree with it, but I seen a report the other day about that. Jeff Colhoun is in as well. Love the short intro. Thanks, Jeff. James, good morning to you. Good to see you here. Mark Innes is back with us. Good to see you. Pascal Amsterdam, B is in this morning. Axel, morning. Steve, Scottish Bull. Obliterate those likes indeed. So if you could go down to that like button just now and hit those likes and help grow the channel. Poseidon 70 BTC is in. I'm out of coffee, nightmare. Hate when that happens. Hate it. I've always got a kind of instant coffee backup. Got a Nescafe backup, but I usually kind of brew a pot in the morning. Right, we'll have a look at the overall markets. A bit more positive this morning. We have a market capitalization of 278 billion. Now it has gone up. It was kind of going down as Bitcoin went down to 9,500, but it's coming back up again. It did get down to about 264 billion, but it's gone back up. And it did get to 279 billion. So we're on the way back up again. That's the main thing. 278 billion, which is good. Good to see. Where have we been highest this month? I think, yeah, 386 billion. So we've got a way to go to get back to that, but that's when we're at 14,000. Bitcoin dominance is coming down actually to 64.7%. Who's the winners and losers? We have Walton Chain is up, GX Chain, Nexo, Qtum, EOS, kind of called that yesterday, called it just at the right time as well. It's gone up 11%. Omisi Go is up as well. Neo has gone up, which is good to see. Steam has gone up as well. Ontology, I spoke about Ontology yesterday as well. Nash Exchange has gone up as well. That looks really good actually. I want to do a kind of deeper dive on Nash as well. I think that could be one for the future, a big one for the future as well. Cardano. So most of the coins are up today, which is good to see. Crypto.com, that CRO chain is down 14%. That's the only one in double-digit reds. So we have about, what, 10% in the red? About 10 to 12% in the red, 88% in the green, which is good to see. So a wee bit more positive today. Okay, this is the overall cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap. We now have 2,380 cryptocurrencies listed on CoinMarketCap. Who's the winners over the last 24 hours? We've not got 100%, is there? Origin Sport gone up again. Origin Sport's done really well. Just going to have a look at that. We'll just look at the charts because over the last, I think it's month? Yeah, over the last month, it did have a market cap under, I thought it was 500,000, but it was close. It was about 600,000. Kind of shot all the way up to 3.3 million and down again as well. I thought Origin Sport had been listed on Bancor at one point. It must have been another one. It must have been a different one, but Origin Sport keeps on popping up there as well, so it might be worth looking into as a hidden gem. Spider VPS is up 51%, 129,000 volume. Self-sale, 2.7 million volume, never heard of it. Up 47%. M2O, Menapay as well. Peercoin, ADEX token is back up 44% over the 24 hours. Proton token up 33%, but 643% over the last 7 days. Proton token 2.2 million, 102,000 volume. We'll have a look at that as well very quickly. And obviously here Yggdrash has popped up again, up 25%, 4.4 million. I like the look of Yggdrash. I do like the look of that. Mithral's back up as well. And we'll have a look at this Proton token. It's just suddenly jumped up. So it was in a market cap of 239,000. It's jumped up 10x. L-Bank. What's going on with them? June the 4th. March the 4th, that doesn't think about manipulation there, possibly, since I've not updated. If you're serious about kind of being in the crypto world, you have to update your social. You have to, it's a must. There's no, this is what people look for. And this is why when I don't see kind of updated like this on Proton Global, if this is the correct one, maybe it could be some that CoinMarketCap have got the wrong details. But if this is the correct one, then it leads me to believe there's something up, that this is not true and genuine, that this rise, this 10x rise for over the month. So it's not even a 10x rise over the last month, it's over the last couple of days. Why would that be? And the volume is so low as well. Okay, we'll just look at crypto bubbles just now. This is over the last 24 hours, just a sea of green just now. That's all it is. You can just see a sea of green. We've got CRO down 14%, Lambda down 6.5%, ETP down, Net down, but all the rest in the green, which is a beautiful sight to see. This is over the last 24 hours, as I said. We'll look at over the last hour, see what's happening there. So U-Network, Nexo, BCN down, REN, ABBC down, big ones over the last hour, but we're still predominantly green overall, I'd say. And that's over the last hour, so that's looking good as well. Jump back to chat, see who else has joined us. Scottish Bull, 30 degrees for Glasgow today, bloody hell I know. So I'm glad I went, because I was out jogging again this morning, so I'm glad I went out this morning. Because later on it's Scott Geo. Kig is in house this morning, Mervyn Skidmore, saying only options Tesco are death. Tesco's are death, yeah. Crypto Cannabis is in. Big event on Saturday for Nash in Boston. Yeah, they're going to be doing an AMA on Saturday, I believe. Get that Bitcoin legal awarded for staking Nash fees. G-Slick is in the house. Justin Sun is at it big time. Don't know what's going on with Justin Sun just now. There's a story about, I don't know if I've got that covered today. Yeah, I have. I've got that up and to look at as well. What's the news there, Bill? Scottish Bill. We're going to have a look at that about Justin Sun. I don't know what's going on. The red flags for Tron are so obvious. For me as well, the red flags are there as well now, to be honest. I've said that for a while. For Tron, there's lots of red flags coming up. But yeah, Ross Davison, seagulls, yeah. No, there's definitely seagulls outside. I don't know why we get seagulls in the city. But we've got a lot of seagulls here. And you see them swooping down, because where I stay, the kind of road I stay, kind of swoop down and just kind of play with each other. It's a beautiful sight, actually. It's a bit sketchy from security point of view with the recent Ponzi scheme info. It's a bit more worrying. I figures you'd hear more news. Yeah, there's nothing news, no more news or new news that's come out. Kukla is in. Good morning, Steve. Good morning to you. Nick Smith is in. Justin said sorry. So all good. Yeah, so we'll be looking at that. But first, the breaking news that Bitcoin has broke out of descending channel. This is a descending channel. This is on the hourly chart. So for the last 4 days, we've been going down in this channel that you can see here. So it's been a pretty kind of well-defined channel as well. So we had the peak around about here, 11,100, kind of went all the way down to about 10,000, came back up again. So we can see this resistance line here. This is resistance, and this is a support for it as well on the channel. So this is a descending triangle, descending channel, and it's kind of hit it pretty well over the last kind of couple of days. And this is where if you're trading, this is where you can use channels to go long and to go short. So up here, you would have went short. So we would have went short 10,232 and kind of got back in at 9,500. I didn't quite get up to this again and came down. So you could have been long and short all the way down this channel on the hourly chart. But it broke out. It broke out 1 o'clock this morning. And we can see here in 9,780, kind of took a shot up to nearly 10,200. And it's kind of stayed there ever since. So we've now got a bull flag kind of here. We can look at this. Oh. So we can see this is a pole here. And we've now got a kind of, well, on the hourly it's not kind of well defined, but that's a kind of bull flag here as well. So we're looking to kind of break out that to go even further up for Bitcoin, which was unexpected. It was expected it to go down, keep on going down, but it did cross over on the hourly as well. And we'll see on the 15-minute chart when it crossed over. So it crossed back over to 9,702 and kind of went up from there. You could have got a good 5% there if you were 10x leverage. That'd have been 50% you'd have got there. But now we're in this kind of bull flag scenario just now because this shot up $300-400. So 2 bits of kind of good info there. and that's the breakout of this channel here. You can see on the 15 minutes even more clearly defined on the 15 minute. Then the break out of that channel, and now we've got that bull flag, and it looks as if we're going to break out of that bull flag if we kind of zoom in here. So if we break above here, that's even more positive for Bitcoin shooting up as well. And we could even get to $11,000 from here, and it's just so topsy-turvy just now. It's really, really hard to call, extremely hard to call with Bitcoin at the minute, and this is why we have to use a shorter time frame charts. 15-minute chart is good, the hourly chart is good, 4-hourly chart we can still use the 4-hourly, but it's not giving us that much info as well. We still see this breakout, we can still see this well-defined descending channel as well. So we need to wait and see if this breaks out of this kind of bull flag as well. So it's looking positive at the moment, but you never know with Bitcoin. It's just been so topsy-turvy just now. It's been up and down, just absolute. It's not been a nightmare, it's just been hard to read, harder to read than kind of any other point that I can remember with Bitcoin, because it is so up and down just now. But for the minute it looks quite good for Bitcoin, and we should see another breakout here. I'll just go back to the 15 minutes. I was just trying to make up his mind. We'll just extend this for bull flag. Around about here. Come down to here. I don't have to get this exactly right, but that is a bull flag there. So if we can break above that, and maybe 10,109, break above that, looks as if we can go much higher. So I don't know if the bulls are back or it's temporary. I don't think it's a bull trap there, but it has broken out. So if we come back into this channel, we could go back down to 9,200 there, and if it breaks down below that, obviously we're going down much deeper than that as well. But you'll see and notice a lot of YouTubers are getting it wrong, including me as well. So everybody's getting it wrong. We just can't read Bitcoin just now because it is so up and down. Clear manipulation here, clear manipulation. If we can even look at this, when we see 9,291 and it going all the way up $1,400 to 10,660 within the space of an hour, that is manipulation. That's not just organic. That's not people buying in and panicking and getting in, because that would be much slower to rise. So I think somebody made a point this morning as well, one of the YouTubers, or was it on Twitter, I can't remember. Somebody made a point, it's just what I was saying the other day as well. A lot of people are going to get pissed off with Bitcoin being manipulated like this and being so up and down just now, and trading it is a nightmare as well. If you're trading it, you have to be glued to your desk and really looking at the minute chart if you're trading Bitcoin. The minute chart or the 5-minute chart, because it is so up and down and because it moves very, very quickly, you really have to be at your desk all the time. A lot of people are going to get pissed off and go into alts, so we might see a run on the alts as well. So we have to kind of keep an eye on that, the alts kind of running as well. What's going up? We'll just have a look at some of the alts just now. Dent, it's not really going up, it's probably moved 1 Satoshi or something. We'll look at Binance and see what's happening there. So Walton Chain kind of went up, is coming back down just now. Crossed over in the 4-hourly. GX has kind of moved up as well. Phantom has moved up as well. Good. That's good to see. I called that the other day. So GX Chain moved up. Phantom kind of moved up. I need to kind of update my sheet, the call sheet for the premium. So Phantom doing well. I still think there's more to go for Phantom. Mithril started to move as well. Mithril tends to go in cycles and just kind of moves up. Yeah, it tends to jump in cycles, 548,990. So we could see a jump of maybe 50-100% for Mithril. We can see, so that was on the 18th of April. That was in June. That was in May. So I've not seen one for July. A jump up, so it might be due a jump up. It tends to jump in cycles, Mithral. So we could see a good move here over the next few days for Mithral. And I don't know why that is, why there's a cycle like that, a monthly cycle for Mithral. PPT is jumping up as well. Don't hear much news on PPT on Populous. Not as many people talking about it. RLC, I still like the look of that. iExec, RLC, OMG. EOS moved up. Nice and timely for EOS as well. Kind of called that yesterday as it moved over. We talked about this kind of breakout of EOS, and we just did it quite nicely. And we'll just look at the EOS chart just now, just to show you exactly what I was talking about. EOS BTC. So I said to you, this is on the 15-minute. We'll look at the 4-hourly chart. So we had the ascending triangle, and we were looking at this yesterday just as it was crossing over. And we said, okay, if it breaks this, this is resistance, kind of strong resistance. If it breaks this, the next resistance is up here. So I still think it's a way to go. Still think we can get to the 50,000. So we've still got another 10, 12% left in EOS, I believe. So broke out here beautifully. Just did it really kind of beautifully. Textbook kind of stuff. Broke out, kind of went up, tried to get to this kind of 50,000 level. Didn't quite get it. Come back down again, retraced. But we'll do the fib retracement on the crossover. So it came down to 38% level and bounced back up again, and I'm expecting this to kind of go up and meet that 50,000. So like in EOS just now for the short term, according to TA. And this is Bitcoin as well. I wanted to show you something as well. With regards, we'll just take this off just now. So I've been speaking about and looking more into, and I can't find any website to look at this. In fact, I'll just jump back to the chart before I talk about this, see who else is in. Devon Seagull's carried off a dog. No way. Is it? Rob UK, wow, lovely intro, Steve. Hello, everyone. Rob UK is with us, one of our brilliant admins. And if you want to, I was checking him out yesterday. Rob UK has got a brilliant intro as well. So I'm going to show you it here just now because I missed it yesterday. So I'm going to show you Bitcoin Phoenix. He's got his own Polish Bitcoin Phoenix. And we'll go to here, Bitcoin Phoenix. Videos. Rob, sorry for embarrassing you again, but I want to show your intro as well. Is it there? I'm just going to show it. There we go. It's coming up.
Czy w placówkach i sklepie online możesz kupić akcesoria i gadżety związane z kryptowalutami. Prowadzimy również sprzedaż złota inwestycyjnego. Zapraszamy.
That's quite cool, isn't it? So that's Bitcoin Phoenix. This is Rob UK, one of our brilliant admins, who's really active in the group and just kind of brilliant as well. So we've got Rob UK, we've got Crypto Knowledge Alliance as well, who've got their own channel as well. And we've actually got somebody else who's got their own channel as well. I don't know if you've checked him out. We were speaking about him last week. So I don't know if he's still Honest Crypto Journey, and we have to support the people that are in the channel as well. I don't know if he's made any more videos. You made any more videos, Stuart? 1 week ago. So Honest Crypto Journey. So we've got Honest Crypto Journey. We've got Bitcoin Phoenix, who kind of does for the Polish language, but he's doing brilliant. Look at the number of subscribers he has as well, and we'll just look at that. 6,609 subscribers, doing much better than me. Just now, and he's getting regular 700, 800, 1,000, 2,000 views as well. So doing brilliant, really proud of kind of Rob, and Crypto Knowledge Alliance as well. And he's coming back and going to be much more active on YouTube as well. And once he gets back from his holidays, that's Jimbo, one of our brilliant admins as well. And he's just starting. He's got 117 subscribers just now, but he's just starting out. So I just love that people are kind of breaking away and doing their own thing as well, and kind of starting their own channels as well. So I have to support everybody that's doing that, and just because I think it's brilliant. This is what we're here for. We're here to pick people up, to our level and beyond. Because I'm not saying I'm brilliant, I'm not saying I'm an expert or anything like that. I just kind of pick people up to my level, and then they go beyond my level and they pick people up, they bring me up, and that's how the world works. That's the way it should be. And that's why I'm supporting all these kind of channels as well, and I want to support them as much as possible because they're in our tribe, and that's what we have to do. It's not a competition. We're not in competition with each other. We're just here to support the crypto kind of community. That's my thoughts anyway. Are we back on? We're running? Yes, we are. That was Rob UK. Scottish Bull, let's arrange meetup. Nice wee pub in the West End in Glasgow. That would be cool, so I can just walk home. That'd be excellent. Joe Cook, Scottish Bull, do they exist? Oh, a nice wee pub? Or is that something else you're talking about? Nice wee pubs do exist. Seagulls will carry off your pine, yeah. Try the Loudon Tavern. Nick Smith, Golden Cross incoming in 3-day, 600 MA and 200 MA. The 600 MA, wow. I'll just have a quick look at that. For the Golden Cross, 3-day. So I'm going to get the MA. So we've got the 50 coming up for the 200, which is a Golden Cross, the normal Golden Cross. We had the Death Cross here. We kind of look at this. Death Cross is when the 50 goes down over the 200 MA. And we've got the 50 MA looking as if it's going to come up for the crossover as well. But I don't think it's the 600 MA. I think it'll be the 50 MA and the 200 MA. Is that what you mean? I'm presuming that's what you mean, Nick. Scottish Bull, much rather try the Brazen Head. I've been in Brazen Head, I don't think. Have I? Joe Cook, would you take Myth on Binance or KuCoin? Would you trade Myth on Binance or KuCoin? I probably trade on Binance just now. More liquidity on Binance. I'm not even going to say that. Jason Clayton is in. Good to see you, Jason. Loving that, Rob UK. Joe Cook, yeah, it's a brilliant intro and brilliant channel as well for the Polish community. So if you speak Polish, I'll definitely head over to Bitcoin Phoenix. Pete Van Den Wright, hey CYT. Hope you're all making gains. It's looking good. G's like cool. Poseidon 70BT. Phoenix nice. Chris Camus, that's so cool. 3D's Max. Rob UK. Oh no, thanks Steve. Yeah, I need to give you another shout out, Rob. You do brilliant work, mate. Does Hibernian your hottest day ever today? Yes, indeed. For Scotland. So I don't know what I'm doing today. I've got to kind of do some more work on the videos I'm making for this kind of launch. I'm nowhere near finished yet, so I always leave everything till last minute. I was like that at university as well. When I did my degree, it was always kind of last minute. I don't know why I do it. Nightmare. Telcoin, please. Telcoin got some new news. Telcoin, has it got new news? We'll have a look at that and then we'll have a quick look at the news. Telcoin. It's up 10%, up 6% in Satoshi value. It's not done much at all, has it? Over the last month, it's climbing up. So 50 million market cap, it's up at 22 million just now. What's the highest it's had? Market cap's been really high for Telcoin, 223 million. So 10 times off where it is just now. Social, so what's the new news? We've been awarded the BSP virtual currency license, allowing us to provide convenient, when is this made actually, July the 18th, convenient, affordable financial services to the Philippines in the future. Thank you for your continued support. That's Telcoin. Excellent. That is good news. Virtual currency license. That's good news for Telcoin. So they're staying updated on social. Check the Guardian Seagull dog story. Although personally I think her partner drop kicked over the fence. Made the story up. Next mix 600 MA, 200 MA on the 3-day chart. I think he was looking at the 1-day. Right, we'll have a look at this. So this is the 3-day, and this is the 50 MA and the 200 MA. So you're saying the 200 MA and the 600 MA. That's not a usual one you can look at. 1 second. So look at the 200 and make that green. And we'll look at the 600. Yeah, 600 seems way out, to be honest, Nick. And this is on 3-day. So 3-day chart, this is the 600, this is the 200. Yep, 200, 600. So it's coming up for a golden cross on the 50 and the 200, which is a normal one that we kind of look for. Oh. Yeah, so you can see there that's coming up, and that's on the 3-day chart as well. It's been a while since BT had a big weekend, but my feeling is the real bulls are waiting for the price to go lower. Yeah, I don't know why. I think we could still go lower as well, but we have to kind of look at the charts. Because it's been so topsy-turvy, we can't even begin to kind of predict what Bitcoin is going to do. But we just have to look at the short-term charts to see where it's heading. Picked up a nice bag of TRX when it dips, just a matter of time now. I'm not so sure. Okay, so look at the news. That's good intro into the news as well. So Justin Sun apologises to regulators for over-marketing the Buffett lunch. Quite appropriate. Justin Sun, the founder of Tron cryptocurrency, has issued a public apology via his social media channel for his conduct in the cryptocurrency industry. Sun published a letter on Weibo in Chinese on Thursday, saying he sincerely apologises to the public, media, officials and regulatory authorities for his over-marketing actions, especially with his recent publicising of a highly anticipated charity lunch with billionaire investor Warren Buffett. So he says, during the whole process, I went from being excited to worried, agonised and then terrified and regretful. It led to a negative influence on the public and also drew concern from regulators who care about me. Again, I want to say I'm sorry. That's a strange thing to say as well. Said in a tweet. We'll just have a look at his kind of Twitter feed just now. So Justin Sun. July, congrats to Winco, become the first Tron ecosystem project to be the next project being launched on Binance. We know that. I'll just go to tweets. See what else is said. Justin Sun, July 2. I see it feels so much better now. It seems I will be back to work with the full speed on this Friday. So he doesn't really talk about these kidney stones. Find a huge wind drop. It's a very fascinating gaming project. No need to FUD. Find a huge wind airdrop. Nothing, is kind of glossing over it. Justin on live.
I'm feeling better. That's ecosystem.
Camera work's not very good. Yeah. So what's it got here? Is this to prove it's in San Francisco? So it's just discounting the FUD that was going on about having to stay in China. So this will be the date of the hash. Yeah, this is why I put the Tron blockchain hash up. So that kind of confirms the date of it and showing the photo of Golden Gate Bridge in the background. So he's just kind of showing there, but he's never really said anything about the kidney stones and about this kind of Warren Buffett lunch as well. Postponement of Warren Buffett lunch press conferences after found just falls out. I don't know, there's just something dodgy about it. Okay, the other stories that we're going to look at. Altcoins may never again reach all-time high, even if Bitcoin hits 100k. This is from News BTC. If altcoins maintain BTC ratio, 100k Bitcoin won't take them to new all-time high. So there's a ratio just now. That's what I've been looking at. I've been looking at the numbers, looking at the positive correlations, negative correlations as well. So if altcoins maintain the current BTC ratio, so at the start of 2019, altcoins had outperformed Bitcoin, with many doubling in value in USD and in BTC ratio. Litecoin is a great example of this and has stopped its rally after a 600% increase. But since April, the once correlated altcoins diverged from Bitcoin significantly and have since gone on to reach new lows, which was seen with almost every altcoin. Almost to say, because there's others outliers out there that are not reaching that. Investors are capitulating, and much of this being driven by fears of the coming regulation, which has already caused a large portion of market to be cut off from Binance, the leading crypto exchange. They're saying still most crypto investors are holding out hope for the promise of an alt season, a period at which selling in the asset class is fully exhausted, and the low liquidity combined with FOMO drives up the price of each altcoin significantly in no time. Such an occurrence brought many insane returns at the height of the Bitcoin bull run. So this is ceteris paribus. BTC needs 10x to hit 100k. If alts keep the ratio to BTC during this time, 130 and divided by 165 is 79%, will still be below the all-time high reached during the last cycle. The top 30 by market cap and the percentage they would still be down from under the high are in the chart below. So this is quite good to look at this chart as well if we have a look at this. So this is if Bitcoin goes to 100k. XRP would still be minus 17%, Bcash, Stellar minus 9, what would be the highest? Bitcoin Diamond would be still down 86%, Icon still down 78%, Seacoin still down 75%, Verge still down 76%. Best one would be 2% at IOST, 0x, Ontology, Stellar, XRP are the best performing ones. If it keeps the same ratio, that is. So the only way we could break away from that, if Bitcoin does go up to 100k, is if we kind of break away from Bitcoin and there's a decoupling from Bitcoin or a partial decoupling from Bitcoin. So I'm going to look at this just now. I'll turn the MA off. I'll get rid of these. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so I want to show you XRP, and I've showed you this before. This is a comparison of the Bitcoin price and the XRP price. You can see here there's a huge divergence. Huge divergence here. Every time Bitcoin goes up, we've got a negative correlation there of XRP going down. And this is in Satoshi value. Obviously dollar value is going to be different, but we're looking at Satoshi value. Satoshi value tells you that people are buying. Dollar value doesn't tell you that people are buying. It just tells you what the BTC price is going up. It can tell you people are buying, but not directly. The only one to look at is the Satoshi value, and that tells you if people are buying or selling. So right now they're selling XRP, and have been for a while. Since 10,000, probably since then. So there's a direct inverse correlation between the Bitcoin price and the XRP Satoshi price. So what I have to say at this point, BTC USD price and the XRP BTC Satoshi value, that is price. So there's what's called a negative correlation. Positive correlation would mean the XRP Satoshi value is going up at the same time as XRP USD is going up. So the only time we've seen a positive correlation, if we kind of zoom in, kind of look at this, is 2 times we've seen a positive correlation. That's round about here, the 3rd of December. It was going up very, very slightly. And Bitcoin was starting to go up, but it was starting to pull back heavily. And that's when we've seen, it wasn't a positive correlation, it was a negative correlation again. But that's when we started to see the XRP Satoshi value going up. But we're also seeing it here as well, back in 2017, when Bitcoin price was going up from 1,000 up to 3,000. We've seen a positive correlation for XRP, and it was going up. When it went up to its all-time high at 19,000, more than that. But Bitcoin price was going up at the same time, so that was a positive correlation. Haven't really seen that since, the positive correlation. Seen a couple of times, like up here, but haven't really seen it. It's been a divergence from there. But recently, see this little spike up? here. I know this is on the 3-day as well, but this little spike up here is showing a positive correlation with Bitcoin price again. We've not seen that for a while. We'll look at Ethereum as well. Ethereum, we're seeing the exact same thing. So there's a negative correlation. When Bitcoin price goes down, Ethereum price goes up. There you can see that. When Bitcoin price is going up, we can see the Ethereum price going down. In Satoshi value, not the actual dollar value, we're talking about Satoshi value. We've seen that all the way up here. And again, if we look at LTC, LTC was a wee bit different because we've seen it kind of rising at the same time as BTC reached its peak. So very slightly different, and we're seeing positive correlations here as well. If you look at this, Bitcoin going up, Litecoin going up as well. Bitcoin going down, Litecoin going down as well. So there's a positive correlation there until recently. So big negative correlation there. And I'm just looking at the big ones, and Cardano as well, big negative correlation. But if we see this, you can see a positive correlation as well. So it'd be good to look into that deeper. I'd like to look into that deeper. It might be boring just looking at the numbers, but I'd like to look into that deeper as well about the correlation. And if there's going to be a flip, particularly I'm looking at kind of XRP, if there's going to be a flip, when it does become a positive correlation, then we can say, okay, this is the time to get into XRP. When Bitcoin is still rising as well at the same time. So you're going to get a double whammy. And as I said, imagine, I'll just say here, imagine price of XRP, for example, could be any of them. Price of XRP is, I don't know, say 30 cents, 0.30 cents. So you've got a price of XRP at 30 cents, and price of BTC is $10,000. So if we had a negative correlation, or we just had there was no correlation with it whatsoever, it was just kind of stagnant, and so the price was 30 cents for XRP and the price of BTC was $10,000. If BTC goes up to $20,000, and I've spoken about this before, but I'll just kind of mention again, BTC goes up to $20,000, automatically XRP goes from 0.30 to 0.60, even if Satoshi value stays stagnant. But the Satoshi value goes up at the same time. If Satoshi value doubles, then obviously the price of XRP doubles to 60 cents if it doubled just now. But if then BTC was to double again at the same time to $20,000, the kind of value of XRP would double from 60 cents to $1.20. And that's how you're going to see a big rise. Not just XRP, you're going to see in Ethereum, you're going to see in Litecoin, you're going to see in Cardano, and you're going to see in all of them, to be honest. So that was just to give you an example of kind of how it would look for the likes of XRP. Can come here. I need to go there. So I'm going to explain this more. I'm doing a kind of videos on it just now about the kind of correlations and stuff like that as well. This is why we should be looking at Satoshi value. And because the Satoshi value of XRP could stay stagnant, Bitcoin price could 10x, so does the price in dollar value of XRP, even though the Satoshi value is not. But if you're looking at Satoshi value, if you're looking for the dollar, because a lot of people say, I'm only interested in dollars, mate, don't tell me about Satoshi. If you're only interested in dollars, then you need to look at Satoshi value of XRP, Ethereum, whatever as well, because if Satoshi value goes up, then obviously you get more bang for your buck. If Bitcoin price goes up in dollar to $20,000 and the Satoshi value of Ethereum or XRP or Cardano goes up as well, you get more dollars that way as well. That's why you should be looking at the Satoshi value. So, because a lot of people do say to me, I'm only interested in dollars, it doesn't matter about Satoshi. It does. We need to be paying attention to the Satoshi value. That's my wee rant over. What other news stories were there? I was going to look at and share with you. It's Justin Sun. This is my kind of news feed I've got. This is just a crypto list. Whale alert. 1 million USDC burned at a USDC incinerator. I'm just going through. Our platform will be unavailable for scheduled maintenance today, starting at 9 AM UTC. That's Bitstamp. So this is just going through the Twitter feed that I've got. So I've built up a whole list of kind of crypto people and just put them into one list. So I've got a crypto list here as well. And if you want to kind of join me on kind of Twitter as well, you can go to CYT-Crypto. I've changed everything in the profile. Yep, CYT-Crypto. You can check me on Twitter as well. And I'm not big on Twitter, but I'm starting to use it more and more. I think that was it. Steve, get an air rifle, please. I know. Does it come through quite loud? Warning everyone, I've got Mickey Mouse shorts on today. Nightmare. Scottish Crypto. Push it. Steve's house this weekend. Piss up. A push. Chris Camus, maybe 66 MA and not 600. Yeah, it's a strange number. 600. Joe Cook, seagulls are even better on Fridays, bin day. Very true. Very true. Yeah, I've kind of blocked out the noise so I don't hear it anymore. New key seagulls will nick your pasty, then your phone, wallet and car keys. Scottish Bull, Chinese authorities are after him big time. He's not allowed to leave China. So he's kind of proved that in that Twitter feed there. That's what he was doing in the Twitter feed. Justin Sun. So this is what he's doing here. So this is a date, Tron blockchain hash. This is a date, and out the back you can see the Golden Gate Bridge. So he's proven he's in San Francisco. So I think that's been debunked already. That's Hibernian. SBI going down with a lot of maintenance lately. SBI launching very soon, rumoured. Yeah, apparently it could be between the 29th and the 31st. SBI could be kind of coming out then. So we'll need to wait and see. That's going to be interesting to see what happens there as well. The pic from San Francisco was green screen. Was it? Was it really? Yeah, I'm not so sure. No, I'm not so sure of that. There was green screen. If you look at the light, it's too much. No, I don't think it is. Godboy used to like Justin Stanford on marketing, but now he's a bit of a joke. It is a shame. Lots of red flags for me and Tron. I know a lot of people still like them. They're still, but for me, it's kind of red flags. Too much. I used to trade them a lot as well. I did like them. I thought long term they're going to be amazing. Well, Tangi, Justin sucks at marketing, but TRX is an excellent project. VR is too powerful for the guy and can do what he wants. TRX is not going away. It's the richest foundation in the crypto space. Chris Camus, Steve, what indicator is that you see in the correlation? It's not an indicator, it's just what you do, and you look at the correlation, you just do a compare. So you click on compare, it's not an actual indicator. Click on compare and you can see it. That gives you the correlation. So the divergence there is a higher negative correlation. And divergence here, you couldn't get any really further apart. But it's just picking up a wee bit. It was picking up a wee bit here as well. Godboy, has XRP Ripple got privacy protection? What do you mean privacy protection? Godboy, since your video 6 months ago saying XRP will explode, it's topped at 47 cents with a low of 31. It's a dud. I don't think so. I still believe that XRP is going to explode. Just totally got the wrong timing for it. Totally got the wrong timing. Obviously, kind of Bitcoin went in a bit of a bull run after that as well. I'll just take this out. We'll have a look at the XRP chart actually. So what were we? 3,143 6 months ago. What were we? So I think this was the first time I was kind of speaking about XRP and I said it was going to explode. It did explode by 200%. And then, and should have taken profits then, obviously, as well. And kind of go back in again. But I think the same is going to happen. I do genuinely believe it's still going to happen. I'm still, probably most of my portfolio is now in XRP at the moment. So I'd say I'm just trying to think of percentage, but it's a very high percentage just now in XRP, then BTC, then kind of hidden gems that I'm still holding on to. So yeah, I'm still adamant that XRP is going to explode. I still think it's going to happen. But everybody's got their own opinion. Totally understand if you've been holding on and you've been waiting on this explosion. And totally understand that you just think, all right, this is a joke, it's never going to happen. But we've seen it before when everybody says, when it was kind of up in 9,000, it kind of kept on going down and down and down and down and down. And then one day you just kind of woke up and it was just from 4,000 all the way up to nearly 12,000. And you go, shit, I missed it. And it's going to be bigger here because the fundamentals have changed. Same here as well. We'll look at this. So it did get up to 6,000, went all the way down to even, oh, that was a kind of flash crash, down to 1,200, and then kind of shot up from 1,200, suddenly up to 23,000. So 20x'd from there. And that was people saying all along, XRP is a joke, it's never going to go anywhere, it's never going to do anything, it's for the banks, it's not for crypto space, it goes against the ethos of it, and just 20x, just like that. And the same is going to happen again. XRP is a long-term hodl, 2020 cash in, definitely. I definitely think XRP is a long-term hodl, but I think even short-term as well. I think it's still a good short-term play as well, even at the definitely, especially at these prices. Hope it works out for you, just not for me. So I really do as well. I really do as well because I'm not pinning my hopes on it, but I've got a lot of skin in the game for XRP. And the more I look into it, the deeper dive I do. But I don't want to become that XRP army and just kind of go on faith. If news came out that something had fundamentally changed, I would just drop XRP like a hot brick. So I'm not in the XRP army, but it seems if I've got one foot in the XRP camp, XRP army camp. I think that was it. I think that's it for today. I don't think there's any more news I was going to share with you. So notifications. Scorchio. Well, that was the other piece of news I was going to share with you. Coinbase crosses 30 million user milestone despite increased regulatory uncertainty. So this is from Alistair Milne on Twitter as well. So it's looking at the Coinbase users versus time. So kind of back in January 2013, hardly had any, and we kind of got, well, they got to 10 million in nearly January 2018. 10 million, they kind of doubled up to 20 million in the same year, 2018. They've now gone up to 30 million users, this time up until July 2019. So Coinbase are doing brilliant, but not just Coinbase the company are doing brilliant because they're onboarding more and more users. It means that more and more people are getting into the crypto space, which is a good thing. More and more retail investors are getting into crypto space, and obviously bigger investors as well, because Coinbase now caters to them as well. So that's good news for the crypto space as well. This bull market is going to be crazy. It is going to be crazy when it happens. But there's no new retail money, only fake tethers. These are the replies. I'd like to see a chart. How many forgot password requests were submitted this past quarter? Interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for just now. There's no more questions, no more charts to look at the moment. So I'll leave it there for just now, but hopefully you will have a brilliant day. And remember, if you want to sign up for the free videos as well, you can sign up. Somebody asked me yesterday, if you're a premium member, do you need to sign up? Yes, sorry, you still need to sign up if you're a premium member, because it's not just to get the discount on the premium, it's to get the free videos as well. So you still need to sign up as a premium member. So I'll in the premium group, I'll kind of send a message out for that as well. It's in the free group as well. So sign up below to get those free videos as well. I had decided on 5 ways to make money in crypto as being the first one, but I don't know what's the best one. Maybe you could tell me. So either 5 ways to make money in crypto or top 10 altcoins that you can buy for 2020, something like that. Let me know what one you prefer, what would be more useful to you. Top 5 ways to make money in crypto or top 10 kind of altcoins for 2020. So let me know. If you're watching this on replay as well, let me know what would be more useful for you, because I'm going to make the videos. Well, I've been making them already, so I'm going to make the videos, this one video for next week when we open on 28th of July, or this week actually. Okay, that's it. Have a brilliant day whatever you're doing. Until next time, namaste. Take care. Bye now.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.